I have made the choice to run against Senator Bennett because I believe at this time we do need a true conservative, principle-minded individual that believes in the Constitution of the United States representing the state. Right now, I don't believe we have that. So I think taking this step will be a better representation of the people in this state and a better representation for this state on a national level to the rest of the country. I am running on a platform of 5 main issues. The main issues consist of principle-based issues that we can apply to with the Constitution to better our country as a whole and to better the state. The first one is fiscal discipline. Right now we have a huge lack of discipline on the federal level with the spending of the taxpayers' dollars. The second one is accountability, and that's kind of a two-part thing. First one is holding our elected representatives accountable for the actions that they take or they do not take. The second one is having elected representatives, whether it's a state level or federal level, obey by the law of the land. Right now, we've got a lot of representation at the federal level that are and have basically been downright criminal, all the way from tax fraud to business fraud. There's been all kind of issues. So I think that essentially we do have to hold our elected representatives, even on the federal level, to the law of the land. And we've got national security. Right now, that's becoming a bigger and bigger issue, especially with the idea that our president and that administration is doing away with a lot of the long-range capabilities of the missiles. That's a huge, huge concern of mine. Having served a little time in the service, I know what the benefit of having such missiles are. I also know the benefit of having border security is. Which goes into another issue of mine that I campaign on is illegal immigration. I'm a huge, huge supporter of legal immigration. That is not where we have an issue. We have a larger issue and a larger hand with illegal immigration. We have a lot of laws and a lot of legislation that's on the books that as a country we do not follow. We need to start implementing those laws. And as a senator, we have the ability to make these laws get implemented. Right now they're not doing it. There's several reasons for it. One of the biggest reasons is most of the federal senators are having their pockets lined by special interest groups and large corporations. So we need to do away with that, and it's one of the things I campaign on. I do not accept contributions from special interest groups, big corporations, companies, or anything else. I only accept donations for the campaign through individuals, through the people, through my constituents. In my platform, it has been very, very successful, mainly to do with the idea of the spending habits of the federal government, the illegal immigration, holding our elected representatives accountable for what they're doing and or they're not doing. Because with the actions they're taking, there's a lot of actions they're not taking. They're putting forth legislation forward and they're passing it and it's unconstitutional. There's several things that we need to do. The first one is anytime anybody writes legislation or they pass legislation, something comes out of the House, the first question we have to ask, and they're not doing it right now, is this constitutional? If it is not constitutional, it should be voted down right from the start. The other two questions we should always ask ourselves, is it going to better the people? If it does not better the people of this country, not the political parties, not the senators, not the elected representatives themselves, but if it does not better the people of the country, we should not do it, period. Then the last question is it the right thing to do? Very, very easy 3 questions that every elected representative should ask themselves that they're not asking themselves now. As a federal senator and as a representative of Utah, I'm not going to be complacent, I'm not going to be compliant, and I'm not going to bend over to reach across the aisle to the ideas of unconstitutional principles that they're trying to pass through. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to fight for the rights of the people, and I'm going to be a representative of the people.